Now, I'm honored to invite His Excellency Ramaphosa to make a speech.
For this opportunity, I extend my greetings to you, the Secretary of the CPC, here, Your Excellency Huang Kunmin. I also extend my greetings to the leadership of the Guangdong province, and also my warm greetings to every business leader who is here. We really value this opportunity of being in your presence, but more importantly, for the manner in which you have articulated your businesses and explained what your businesses do, and also how a number of your businesses are invested in South Africa. So we really welcome this opportunity. I have with me in my delegation, as you heard, ministers of our government who have accompanied me on this trip, and also the premier of one of our provinces, which in many ways is the automotive capital of or center of South Africa, in the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane, who has been here for over a week, and he's been enjoying the food here to a point where he doesn't want to go home, so I'm going to compel him to go home now and to do some work. But he's been engaging with a number of businesses here, and we really appreciate the manner in which he has been welcomed and we have been welcomed. So thank you very much, and thank you also for the very delicious lunch that you served us, and the wine. The wine is, it comes close to South African wine. But there was that other little drink you gave me that was like 53% alcohol. It's very, very hot. So I'm still surprised that I can talk to you. But thank you very much. We welcome this. This for us is a very important roundtable discussion, which in many ways also helps to strengthen the economic relations between our two countries. As you heard, we had a state visit yesterday in Beijing where President Xi Jinping welcomed us. And this is my second state visit to China, and President Xi Jinping has been to South Africa many times. And he was there last year again when we held the BRICS Summit. So we really feel honored that the relationship between South Africa and China is at a very high level. And it's now been upgraded to a much more strategic cooperation relationship, which means that South Africa and China really have a meaningful relationship, and we really value that. And this is also demonstrated by the manner in which you have received us. You have honored us with the manner in which you have received us, with a very senior group of party and government leaders as well as business leaders. So we really thank you. I should tell you that we are hugely impressed with the extraordinary economic development that we've seen here in Shenzhen, and indeed what we've also been able to observe in your province. You are indeed a leading light, and you're also an inspiration to us. You laying out good examples of what we should be able to do. And you have been able to, and you continue to make a valuable contribution as a province and also as a city to the Chinese economy. And you've grown from humble beginnings to what you are today over, say, a 40-year period. And we are pleased to be here because Shenzhen, we see you as the home of innovation, home of the digital economy, the knowledge economy, and that to us is most impressive. And we are also delighted as a country to be associated with a number of companies that originated here in Shenzhen. Companies like Huawei, ZTE, and also BYD, and many, many other companies that you've outlined here. Also companies that are now in the renewable energy. We and the Minister of Electricity and Energy is here with us, and he has been overjoyed to hear the type of things that your energy companies are doing here, because we've been taking very important steps to solve our energy problem. We've had an energy crisis over a number of years. And we are grateful that a number of your companies have been playing a role in improving our energy system in South Africa. And the Minister of Electricity and Energy here will testify to that. And we want to encourage your companies to do much more in South Africa. We also embarked on our own reforms. And I'm really pleased to hear about how you are so enthusiastic about your own reforms. That for us is a big lesson as well. We've been involved in our own reforms, and one of the key areas where we have focused on reforms is in our energy and electricity sector. In many ways, we've also learned a lot of lessons from how you reformed your own energy and electricity sector. Yesterday, when I was talking to your Premier, he explained to me also how you have restructured your electricity sector, and we find that we are following in your footsteps. We are more or less doing exactly what you have done. So you stand out as a good teacher to us, and we're learning a lot from you. And the involvement of your companies in the South African market is truly helping to boost our own economy. And we want to thank you for that. But we want more. We want your companies to come to South Africa and invest more, but also to exchange knowledge, to exchange the knowledge that you've been able to use to advance in the way that you have advanced. So being here gives us an opportunity to meet you, and for my ministers to also meet you and key officials, to exchange views and knowledge, so that we too can develop in the manner in which you've been able to reach high levels of development. And with that, we are basing all that in working together. You see, the political relationship that South Africa and China have is so important. And the friendship that exists between our two countries is so important because it forms a solid foundation for economic development. The involvement of your companies in South Africa is what we need, and we're opening up our country for, yes, companies from your country to participate in a number of sectors, in the energy sector, in the technology sector, in the automotive sector, and many other sectors. We want Chinese companies to come to South Africa. But we also want, as you correctly said, Secretary, to improve people-to-people contacts, to have a number of people from China to be able to visit South Africa. We are in the process, as we do our reforms, of reforming our visa regime, our visa regulations, so that many more people from China can come to South Africa. Of course, China is a beautiful country, but we want you to come and find out why we call South Africa the most beautiful country in the world. We are the most beautiful, but we want you to come and see for yourself. So we want people to come to South Africa to visit as tourists, and in that way we want to improve the people-to-people contact. President Xi appointed a new ambassador. He's already started his wonderful work. He's very enthusiastic, and he's helping to improve the relations between South Africa and China in the most wonderful manner. And we are truly grateful to for your presence, Ambassador. We know that you'll be able to take the relations between our two countries to greater heights. And as regards business leaders, we want you to invest more. We are going to be holding our investment conference next year. This is an investment conference where we would like your participation, for you to come and participate. President Xi Jinping has always made a commitment that Chinese companies will participate in our investment conference, but I'm making a personal invitation to you all. That as we hold our investment conference, I would like you to come. And this is a most interesting conference because when companies come to that conference, they then tell us their plans. And they also tell us what they would like to invest in South Africa, in their own operations. And so that's where I would like to see you again when you come to our investment conference. So thank you very much for this great opportunity of being able to meet with you and to hear how you're running your businesses. And I know that many of your companies are already reaching high levels of growth and profitability in South Africa. So if you want to make money, come to South Africa and make money. So thank you very much. It's wonderful to meet you.
感谢拉玛普萨总统的讲。
Thank you, Your Excellency President Ramaphosa, for these wonderful remarks. For this event, we have enterprises from power, new energy, biotechnology, etc.